Major, there's a girl in here.
You mean alive?
My name is Mary Lennox. Where has everyone gone? Where's my Aya?
We've searched the servant's bungalow as well, sir. It's just one black snake and this girl.
Why has no one come for me?
I'm afraid there's no one left, miss.
Bloody miracle she escaped the cholera, though God knows how. She was drinking the same water they was.
But where are my mother and father?
Sorry, miss.
What should I do with the girl, sir? Our orders are to burn anything that might be contaminated.
To the governor's house for now. There's an uncle somewhere.
Yes, sir. You'll have to leave that picture here, miss.
No, I will not. I'm taking it with me.
It's a picture of your mother, is it?
No, it isn't.
Yes. Well, come along then.
Can it be a dream? Surely it must seem like a frightful dream. How can this be true?
Won't her mother come, wake her up to play? Won't her father say, here's a rose for you? Girl who no one sees, there's a girl who's left alone. There's a heart that beats in silence for the light she's never known, for the light she's never known.
She's such a sour young thing. Perhaps if Rose had spent more time in the nursery, Mary might have learned some of her mother's pretty ways.
What a nightmare it must have been for the girl to wander up to bed in the middle of a party and wake up the next morning with them all dead.
Good evening, Major. I'm Mr. Craven's housekeeper. Is this the girl?
Yes, ma'am. And here's her papers and death certificates and all. Her father was a captain in my regiment, and a fine man he was, too.
Thank you, Major.
Yes, ma'am. Pleasant journey to you, ma'am.
Well, now, I suppose you'd like to know something about where you're going.
Would I?
But don't you care about your new home?
It doesn't matter whether I care or not.
No, in all my years, I've never seen a child sit so still or look so old.
High on the hills is a big old house with something wrong inside it. Spirits on the walls and make no effort now to hide it. What will put their souls to rest and stop their ceaseless sighing? Why do they call out children's names and speak of one who's crying?
Well, you're right not to care. Why you're being brought to Missile Plate, I'll never know. Your uncle isn't going to trouble himself about you, that's sure and certain. He never troubles himself about anyone.
He's the whispers on the stairways dark and still, and the spirits speak of secrets in the house upon the hill.
He's a hunchback, you see, and a sour young man he was. And got no good of all his money and big place till he were married.
To my mother's sister.
Her name was Lily, and she was a sweet, pretty thing. And he'd have walked the world over to get her a blade of grass she wanted. Nobody thought she'd marry him, but marry him she did. And it wasn't for his money either. But then when she died,
How did she die?
it made him worse than ever. It's his brother, Dr. Craven, who makes all the decisions these days.
High on the hills is a big old house with something wrong inside it. Someone died and someone's left alone and can't abide it. There in the house is a lonely man still haunted by her beauty, asking what a life can be where naught remains but duty.
Is it always so ugly here?
Why, that's the moor. Miles and miles of wild land that nothing grows on but heather and gorse and broom, and nothing lives on but wild ponies and sheep.
What is that awful howling sound?
Well, that's the wind blowing through the bushes. They call it sound. Oh, but look there, far across there, that'll be the gate, it will.
And the master hears the whispers on the stairways dark and still, and the spirits speak of secrets in the house upon the
God's sakes, Archie, the girl's parents are dead. She's traveled 6,000 miles to get here. You are her guardian. The least you could do is be here to greet her.
I can't, Neville. I wouldn't know what to say. I'll be upstairs.
Mary Lennox, this is your uncle's brother, Dr. Craven.
How do you do?
You're to take her to her rooms. He doesn't want to see her.
Very good, Doctor.
Can it be a dream? Surely it does seem like a frightful dream. No one here she knows. Shadows on the walls, touching down the walls, secretly falls. Till the beauty shows.
Well, here you are. This room and the next are where you'll live. But don't think that there'll be people to talk to you. You'll have to play about and look after yourself. Oh, but when you're in this house, don't go wandering the halls. Your uncle won't have it.
Won't have it.
Oh, but please.
Rose, I really must send you a Mary away until we get this cholera under control.
But what shall I do? Wander the hills, alone, with our child, while she stares at me the whole time?
She's not staring at you, Rose. Mary wants to look at you, just like the rest of us.
Well, good night, then.
Yes, ma'am.
There's a girl who no one sees. There's a girl who's left alone. There's a heart that beats in silence for the life she's never known.
I heard someone crying. Who though could it be? Maybe it was Mother calling out, "Come see." Maybe it was Father, all alone and lost and found. I heard someone crying. Maybe it was me.
I heard someone singing. Who could it be? Maybe it was Lily calling out to me. Maybe she's not gone so far away as I've been told. I heard someone singing. Maybe it was she.
Maybe it was someone I could find and have a cup of tea. Maybe it was someone who could bring the tea and come find me. Someone crying, though I can't say more. Someone in this house with nothing left to do. Sounded like a father left alone, his love grew cold. I heard someone crying. Maybe it was you. Maybe
I was dreaming of the garden growing far below. Maybe I was dreaming of a life that I will never know. Where are you? I'm lost without you. I can't walk these halls without you. Lily, where are you? I need you. I've searched the world, but you're not there. Can you tell me why you've brought me home if you're not here? Lily, where are you? I'm lost without you. Lily, where are you? Why can't I find you? I'm some piece you've left behind.
told me, darling mother, there's something he mun do. But I'll say first how he mun look, his eyes they mun be too.
Are you my servant?
Well then, Mary Lennox, my name's Martha, and now that that's up, I'll make thy bed.
Aren't you going to dress me first?
Can't thou dress thyself then?
In India, my eye would dress me.
Well then, it'll do thee good to look after yourself a bit. 'Tis fair wonder grand folks' children don't end up fair fools, being washed and taken out to walk like they was puppies.
What is this language you speak?
Well, of course you haven't heard any Yorkshire living in India, have ye? Mrs. Medlock said I'd have to be careful or you wouldn't understand what I was saying. I didn't know what to expect from you either. When I heard you was coming from Bombay, I thought you'd be a fair brown, I did. But you're not brown at all, more yellow, I'd say. I now, lassie, I didn't know you'd be so easy vexed. I'll help you on with your clothes this time if you like. You just pretend you're back in India, and I'm your servant, and give me that little yellow feet.
I'm quite all right. Thank you.
Look here, out the window. 'Tis the moor, it is. 'Tis like a dull purple sea this morning. Do you like it?
I hate it.
Well then, you just wait till spring, for the moor's covered in gorse and heather, and 'tis such a lot of fresh air. My brother Dickon goes and plays on the moor for hours. He's got a pony that's made friends with him, and sheep and such that breathe right out of his hand.
These are not my clothes.
I miss your uncle.
These are nicer than mine.
Well, let's just get on these nice new clothes then, and wrap up warm and go out and play. That'll give your stomach for your porridge.
Mrs. Medlock told me there's nothing out there but a big old heart.
Well, maybe you'll run into our Dickon out there. Maybe he'll give you a ride on his pony. Maybe
I don't know anything about boys.
If I had a fine white horse, I'd take you for a ride today. But since I have no fine white horse inside, I'll have to stay and empty all the chamber pots and scrub the floors and such. But what's there to do on a fine white horse? It seems to me not much. If I had a wooden boat, I'd take you for a sail today. But since I have no wooden boat inside, I'll have to stay and catch and kill the mice and pluck the chickens for the cook. But what's there to do on a wooden boat? But sit up straight and look, and worry that our boat will start to drift us out to sea and land us on a Nile of gold. Oh dearie me. If I had a chambermaid, I'd take you out to play today. They say out there's a maze where once you enter there you stay. For certain we'd get lost and they'd come looking for our bones and find us sometime late next week and bring us tea and scones. But what if there's a clan of trolls a camp beneath a tree? Oh, what if there's a pirate's cave? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dearie me. If I wasn't so afraid, I'd take you out the door today. But talking birds and tales of fairies keeps me scared away. And yes, I promise not to tell what else there is, although if in the future can't you see a garden guarded by a tree and meet a bird who speaks to thee, then come and tell me, fine white horse and me. Oh, there's Miss Medlock's bell, and I've got all this to clean up first. Can you find your own way out, Silas? Just down the stairs, past the
I'll
board.
find it.
girl I saw in a valley, a girl I hardly knew, a girl at work in a garden, grew to love me.
From the gate he called out so kindly, "Thus wouldst thou love me, rest here, I'm reading quite far."
Share my tea, she bade me so gently, oat cakes and cream, sweet plums in a jar.
And every day to my garden, this man whom I be, bearing baskets of roses, for he loved me.
All I own I give,
Just a garden,
all I would ask is never
never to leave.
say you'll have me, say you will keep me, there you would lead me, there I would, there I would, there I would, there I would go. A girl I saw in a valley, a girl I knew, a girl who gave me a garden, grew to love me.
Are you my Uncle Archibald?
What's that?
It's Mary Lennox, sir. Are you my Uncle Archibald?
Yes, I am. Good morning, child.
Are you going to be my father now?
I am your guardian, though a poor one for any child. I offer you my...
My Aunt Lily in this picture?
Yes, it is. Where did you get this?
It was on my dress in India. Maybe Mother put it there. I don't know.
Your mother and my Lily. Please excuse me. Who dressed you, child?
Martha tried to, sir.
Yes, I see.
Lily, you were dancing with that gloomy Archibald all evening. He's just shy, Rose. I think Archie has the tenderest heart I've ever known.
Silly Lily, have you been so busy looking into his eyes that you've missed the hump on his back?
I do hope you will enjoy the gardens.
But I want to know what happens to dead people.
Yes. Quite naturally you should wonder that. We bury them. We put their things away. We remember things they said. We talk to them sometimes. In our minds, of course.
Can they hear us?
Then one morning, when we feel that we're over them at last, we find ourselves in the ballroom, knowing full well we have been here all night. We come to the painful conclusion that we have been dancing with them again.
I don't understand.
Nor will you ever. They're not gone, you see. Just dead.
Is my Aunt Lily a ghost now?
Why? Have you heard?
I heard someone crying in the house last night.
ghost of someone living is holding on to.
Maybe what I heard was Mother telling me to be nice so you'll keep me.
The house is haunted, child, day and night. But it is yours to live in as long as I am master here. I offer you my deepest sympathies on your arrival.
Did my mother have any other family?
Skip, skip the lace to the master's gate. Sip, sip the lace while the master ate. Tiptoe the chambermaid stole their fools. Snip, snip the gardener, cut off their clothes. It's a maze, this garden, it's a maze of ways. Any man can spend his day. It's a maze, this garden, it's a maze of paths, but a soul can find a way.
For an old man knows how a year it goes, how the cold hard ground in spring comes round, how the seeds take hold and the ferns unfold, how an English garden grows.
Skip, skip the lace to the master's gate. Sip, sip the lace while the master ate.
Come along, love, come fly away, fly along, come along, fly away home.
It's a maze,
Come along,
this
love,
garden,
you'll
it's a
come a
maze
long
of
way,
paths,
you'll
it's a
float
maze
all the
of
day,
souls
come fly away home.
Take a left and then turning left again, how a soul can find the way.
It's a
For an
maze,
old
this
man
garden,
knows
it's a
how a
maze
year
of
it
ways.
goes.
Come fly away
It's a
home.
maze.
Come fly away home.
How
Come
a
along,
child
love, come fly away, fly away.
Skip, skip the lace to the master's gate. Sip, sip the lace while the master ate. Tiptoe the chambermaid stole their fools. Snip, snip the gardener, cut off their curls. Good morning, Ben.
Back again today, are you? What have you been doing out there?
Just wandering around. I don't have anybody to play with and nothing to do.
Dickens here. Why don't you go talk to him? I saw him myself not 5 minutes ago, conjuring with that stick of his.
I haven't met Dickon. I'm not even sure he even exists. I think you and Martha just made him up.
Well then, here's a spade if you want to go dig a little hole somewhere.
A little hole for what?
You and me are a good bit alike. We're neither of us good looking, and we're both of us as sour as we look.
I saw that Robin again today.
Well, of course you did. It never was his like for being meddlesome.
I know.
He's the real head gardener around here, chirping at me to see some bush needs pruning.
I know where he lives too. It's that walled garden with the tall hedge growing all around it. And no door. And that funny tree growing over the top of the wall. I think that tree is the same one my Aunt Lily is sitting in this picture. Am I right?
That's the one, Missy, that it is. That was your Aunt Miss Lily's garden.
Her garden, but I want to see it. Can you show me the door?
No, I can't. When she died, your Uncle Archibald locked the door and said no one was to go in there again and buried the key. And now the ivy's grown up over the door such that even I don't know where it is anymore.
But aren't you worried that the garden is all dead with nobody taking care of it?
Of course I am, but if I so much if I set foot in there.
The real reason the robin is chirping at you is he wants you to climb over the top of the wall and work on it.
Perhaps he does, but I can't go losing my job on the advice of some bird now, can I? And the same goes for you.
My Uncle Archibald
Your
said
Uncle
that-
Archibald is gone most of the time, and who's to say what might happen if he weren't here to stop it?
Do you believe in spirits?
Old place like this
There's more of them than there are of us.
I heard that crying in the house again last night.
That could well be a spirit you heard. They like a tall ceiling and a long hallway to swoop around in.
In India once, I saw a spirit pull a big dead snake right up out of a basket and make it dance.
I'm sure you think you've seen just about everything, Missy, except the inside of that garden. And you keep it that way, you hear me?
Good day, Ben.
Oh, good day. What's up?
Winter's on the wing, here's a fine spring morn. Coming clean through the night, come the May, I say. Winter's taken flight, sweeping dark, cold air out to sea. Spring is born, comes the day, I say, and you'll be here to see it. Stand and breathe it all the day. Stoop and feel it, stop and hear it. Spring, I say. And now the sun is climbing high, rising fast on fire, glaring down through the gloom on the grey, I say. The sun spells the doom of the winter's rain. Ice and chill must retire, comes the May, say I, and you'll be here to see it. Stand and breathe it all the day. Stoop and feel it, stop and hear it. Spring, I say, be gone, ye howling gales, be off, ye frosty morns, all your solid streams begin to thaw and melt, ye waterfalls, part ye frozen winter walls. See now it's started, and now the mist is lifting high, leaving bright blue air, rolling clear across the moor comes the May, I say. The storm will soon be by, leaving clear blue sky, soon the sun will shine, comes the day, say I, and you'll be here to see it. Oh, stand and breathe it all the day. Stoop and feel it, stop and hear it. Spring, I say. Hello there, Mary.
Who are you?
I'm Martha's brother, Dickon. I hope I didn't fright thee.
But what are you doing here?
Oh, I did fright thee. I'm sorry.
But why haven't I seen you before?
Ah, body has to move gentle and speak low when wild things is about.
You mean you're here all the time?
Well, if so much is sick, I take a look at it, sure I do. I find the ponies that wander off, and the eggs that roll out of the nests. But looky here. My mother sent you a penny's worth of seeds for your garden. No. There's columbine and poppies by the handful.
I don't have a garden.
But don't you want one? One of your own, I mean. Come and look at your seeds, why don't you? Well, if you don't want them,
I want to go to that garden where the robin lives.
I wasn't sure you'd seen him.
Seen him? He's done nothing but chirp at me ever since I got
Well, you have to understand, Mary, he's making his nest, and he can't afford to have you interfering if you're not friendly.
How do you know that?
Because we was just talking about you. How do you think?
He was talking to or just you?
What he thinks is that you're looking for a nest yourself. Only it looks to him like your nest would have to be pretty big.
Have you ever been in there?
Well, it's not mine to go into, Mary. But it might be yours, I can't say. He's been keeping it safe for somebody, that much I know.
He has?
Aye, same way as the ivy, grown up to hide the door. But maybe the robin is waiting to hear why you want to go in there exactly. Being as he's got the safest nesting spot in all England, he's wise to be wary.
Can you tell him I'm friendly?
Well, I could, but what if you wanted to tell him so much else and I wasn't here? Be much quicker if you learned to talk to him yourself.
But what would I say that he would understand?
Well, I wouldn't mention you were an egg eater, if you know what I mean. But are you interested in flying, perhaps? Or bugs?
I'm afraid not.
Well, then just tell him about yourself, and I'll translate into Yorkshire for you till you get the way of it. She.
I'm a girl.
She is a lass. Has took a greatly fancy to thee. Does the fear?
I'm no fear.
She's took thee on for lack to vex thee. Not of the sort.
Not the sort.
She knows fair well she munnot fright thee.
Cannot to show me.
Fair better to know her.
Show me the key.
Show her the key. She's a lass, and now what writers needs a spot where she can rest in.
I'm unsimple, I'll not be so thinking thoughts of really guessing.
Not of the sort.
Not the sort.
She'd fair be watching for the spring.
I'll not be climbing up, I'll only be calling good morning and fair love it all.
Well done, Mary.
Lily, what are you looking for? Just wait till you see it. It's the most beautiful garden I ever... And the only one who knows about it is Archie. But the ivy's grown so over the door that I can never find it. Oh, wait, maybe it's on the other side.
I'd just like to see it for myself. If thou canst slow me visit, I'll speak low into thyself. Though not before the night and day by wenches racing round, I'll perceive a silent tree, standing on the secret ground. I could smell the growing things, count the roses against the wall, hear thy maids at first say peck, stretch my heart aspiration full. Or if thou like suffering these seeds of worms all in a mound, for if thou have before a friend, thou be the first I found. I'm a lass,
A trusty lass.
that took a greatly fancy to thee, cannot the show me.
Farewell dost thou know her.
Show me the key.
Show her the key. Well, I'm off then.
But where are you going?
I can't say, but I'll see you tomorrow, sure enough. And if you need me before then, well, now that you and Robin is talking, he always knows where I am.
But can't you help me look for the key?
Oh, but that's why I'm leaving, Mary. But I can't find a thing in a crowd.
All right then. Bye.
And you'll be here to see it, stand and breathe it all the day. Stoop and feel it, stop and hear it. Spring, I say.
Oh no, look what what was that? Where did it? There it is. It's a key. It's a key to the garden. It's right here. But the door. Where's the door? Mary Lennox. Coming.
Mary Lennox, we haven't got time to play hide and seek now. Mrs. Medlock wants us in the house right now. Mary!
Skip, skip the ladies to the master's gate.
Sip, sip the ladies while the master hay. Tiptoe the chambermaid who stole their pearls. Snip, snip the garter and cut off their curls.
Will the rain never stop?
Archie, I'm so pleased. I finally managed to locate a suitable school for young Mary.
School?
She needs the company of other children, particularly after a tragedy such as this.
She's only just arrived, Neville. Does she want to leave?
This is no house for a child. What will she have to do here? Wander the halls?
As I do, you mean? What a wretched house this is. Father should have given Misselthwaite to you, Neville, not to me.
You are the elder brother, Archie. That would never have occurred to him. But if you continue to feel you cannot live here, then leave. You were happy once before, in Paris. You're still a young man. There's no...
I can't leave, Neville.
What good does it do to sit by the boy's bed night after night, hoping for a miracle?
They have been known to happen.
When Lily died, I gave up my practice to care.
And you have been completely faithful, Neville. I am deeply grateful.
But I did not give up my responsibility to you, Archie. I cannot allow you to waste your life waiting for the inevitable end. I cannot.
I'm not wasting my life, Neville. This is my life now.
Beg pardon, sir. You sent for young Mary?
Oh, yes, child, come in. Perhaps we may have a moment before the storm carries us away. Take a chair.
Thank you, sir.
Are you well? Will they take good care of you?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
I am sorry it's been so long since we've last spoken. It's just that I keep forgetting you. It's my intention to see that you go to a suitable school, or
Oh,
perhaps...
no. Please don't send me away, sir.
No, of course not. But perhaps you might enjoy a governess. Seeing that you've now had a chance to look around here and know that there's nothing for you to do. What say you to that?
Please don't make me have a governess, sir. There's everything for me to do here. There's so many gardens to walk around in, and so much to learn about them. Martha gave me a skipping rope, and Dickie gave me some seeds like columbine.
And here's a rose for you, Mary.
Yes, I see.
Happy birthday, darling.
Well then, play outside as much as you like. But is there anything you need? Toys or books or dolls, perhaps?
Might I?
Speak up, child.
Might I have a bit of earth, sir,
A bit of earth.
to plant seeds in? Yes, sir, a garden.
You care so very much about gardens.
I did know about them in India. I was always ill and tired, and it was too hot. I sometimes played by making little flower beds by sticking things in the sun. But here, I might have a real garden, if you will allow it, sir.
And you're sure there's nothing else you require?
No, sir.
Very well then. You may take your earth. Have as much earth as you want.
You may leave, child.
It's much more difficult being back this time, Neville. The dreams are much more vivid. I hear things in the halls.
It's the girl, Archie.
What, you mean Mary? But I hardly see her.
Because you can't see her. She reminds you of Lily.
To be serious.
Oh, I can see the resemblance myself, although Lily's hair was a bit more... You were very kind to take the girl in, Archie, but in your present state, it's simply too much. If the girl is allowed to stay here, to grow up here, I have no doubt your dreams, to say the very least, will get even worse.
But you can see the girl is lonely, Neville. Perhaps I ought to have more conversations with her.
I don't think that's wise, Archie.
A bit of earth.
Until you're ready to send her to school.
She wants a little bit of earth.
It is my professional opinion
Plant some
that
seeds.
you continue to obey your natural instincts and avoid her.
The seeds will grow. The flowers bloom, but is their bounty what she needs?
If I could have your signature on these leases.
chance to love a little bit of earth, does she not know? The earth is old and doesn't care if one small girl wants things to grow. She needs a friend. She needs a father, brother, sister, mother's arms. She needs to laugh. She needs to dance and learn to work her girlish charms. She needs a home. The only thing she really needs I cannot give. Instead she asks a bit of earth to make it live. She should have a pony, gallop across the moor. She should have a doll's house with 100 rooms per floor. Why can't she ask for a treasure? Something that money can buy, that won't die. When I give her the words she asks instead for some earth, a bit of earth. She wants a little bit of earth to plant some seeds. Seeds will grow. The flowers bloom, the bounty, just the thing she needs. She'll grow to love the tender roses, lilies fair, the iris tall. And then in fall, her bit of earth will freeze and kill them all. A bit of earth, a bit of earth.
Close the shutters and lock the doors.
Brace the windows as in it pours.
Handles only the ones you carry.
Watch now,
Careful the stairs.
working in pairs.
There's well the house that's ready.
Coming a terrible storm.
Terrible storm.
Strangely quiet, but now the storm simply rests to strike again. Standing waiting, I think of her. I think of
Strange, this Mary, she leaves the room, yet remains. She lingers on. Something stirs me to think of her. I think of her.
death she casts her spell. All night we hear her sighs, and now a girl has come who has her eyes. She has her eyes, the girl has Lily's hazel eyes, those eyes that saw him laughing long ago, those eyes that gave him life and hope he'd never known. How can he see the girl and miss those hazel?
She has her eyes, the girl has Lily's hazel eyes, those eyes that closed and left me all alone. Those eyes I fear will never ever let me go. How can I see the girl and miss those hazel eyes? In Lily's eyes, a castle this house seemed to be, and I, her bravest knight, became. My lady fair was she.
She has her eyes, she has my Lily's hazel eyes, those eyes that loved my brother, never me. Those eyes that never saw me, never knew. I longed to hold her close, to live at last in Lily's eyes.
Imagine me a lover.
I longed for the day she'd turn and see me standing there. Would God had let her stay. She has her eyes.
She has my Lily's hazel eyes, those eyes that saw me high long ago. How can I now forget that once I dared to be in love, alive and whole, in Lily's eyes, in Lily's eyes.
Someone is crying. Just now I heard them. Someone in this house is crying. Why won't they tell me? I know they're lying. Someone here is lost or mad. I must try to find them. Beg them stop so I can't leave. I heard someone crying. Who though could it be? Someone in this house who no one seems to see. Someone no one seems to hear except for me. I heard someone crying. I heard someone crying.
Get out! Who are you? Who are you? Are you a ghost?
No, I'm not. I'm Mary Lennox. Archibald Cribb is my uncle.
How do I know you're real and not a ghost?
I'll pinch you if you like. That will show you how real I am. Who are you?
I'm Colin. Mr. Craven is my father. I see no one who knows me, including my father. I'm going to die
How do you know that?
because I haven't been listening about it. If I live, I may be a hunchback, but I shan't live.
Well, I've seen lots of dead people, and you don't look like any of them.
Dead people? Where did you come from?
From India, my parents died there of cholera, but I don't know what happened to them after that. Perhaps they burned them. I don't know.
My mother died when I was born. That's why my father hates me.
He hates the garden too.
What garden?
Oh, just a garden your mother liked. Have you always been in this bed?
Sometimes I've been taken places by the seaside, but I won't stay long because people stare at me. And one time a bread doctor came from London and told me to take off these iron cream and make me laugh, keep me out in the fresh air. For I hate fresh air and I won't be taken out.
If don't like people to see you. Do you want me to go away?
Yes, but I want you to come back first thing tomorrow morning and tell me all about India. In the book my father sent me, I know that elephants can swim. Have you ever seen them swim? They seem altogether too large swimmers.
I can't come talk to you in the morning. I have to go look for something with Dickon.
Who's Dickon?
He's Martha's brother. He's my friend.
If you go outside with that Dickon instead of coming here to talk to me, I'll send him away.
You can't send Dickon away.
I can do whatever I want. I will live to live. This entire place will belong to me someday, and they all know that.
You little Raja, if you send Dickon away, I'm never coming into this room again.
They'll make you. They'll drag you here.
I won't even look at you. I'll stare at the floor.
You're a selfish thing.
You're more selfish than I am. You're the most selfish boy I've ever seen.
I'm selfish because I'm dying.
You only say that to make people feel sorry for you. If you're a nice boy, it might be true, but you're too nasty to die.
No, please, don't go. It's just that the storm scares me, so that if I went to sleep, I'm afraid I might not wake up.
Then close your eyes and I'll do it like I used to do in India. I will pat your hand and stroke it and sing something quite low.
And I have such terrible dreams.
I have bad dreams too. Last night I dreamt about my father, only he had this lump on his back, like your father, and then when he turned around, he was your father.
Some nights I dream the round-shouldered man comes in my room on a big round moonlight. Never says what he wants. He sits with a book in his hand. And then I dream that the round-shouldered man takes me off on a ride through the wood by moonlight. Never says where we'll go. We just ride across the hills till dawn. And some night I'm going to ask him, is the night sky black or blue? I'm sure the answer's in his book of all that's good and true.
It's no wonder you have bad dreams. The shadows in this room are so strange.
And once I dream that the round-shouldered man takes my hand and we walk to a secret garden. I heard my father speak my name as we sat in the crook of a broken tree.
And some night I think you should ask him how the old man turns to new.
I'm sure the answer's in his book of all that's good and true.
I'm sure the answer's in his book of all that's good and true. Colin, I just realized we're cousins.
I was afraid of something like this.
No, no.
He must have his rest if she's being
But I've never
disturbing him.
seen him before.
How can I hope to succeed with him if my orders are not followed?
I've told her to stay in her room, but she refuses to obey.
What is that? Get away!
You know what you've
This is
done.
Rose, Rose.
You listen to
The
me,
color.
Mary Lennox.
It's got
You are
quite
never
bad.
to see Colin again.
She was into it very well while there's still
What?
time.
You will give it to her. You have
Oh,
all
yeah,
right.
run through the street!
I want to move around with all that
Mary.
dirty freaking fire.
You listening to her,
Someone,
Doctor.
please. Anyone.
Why did you
Oh,
tell me he was dead?
Because I was
There's a
told
child.
not to, and I'm obeying my orders.
Coming a terrible storm, shaking the soul of the dead, breaking the floor underfoot, shaking the roof of her head. Nonsense, I was a child, and I'm here.
Mistress Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow?
but she cried, see my rose has died, pick it up and out you go.
Mistress Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? It's a maze, this garden is a maze of empty up and out. Something wrong inside.
Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? Had an early frost, now it's gone, it's lost, dig it up and out you go. It's a place which leads us so astray. It's a maze, this garden, it's a maze of ways which lead us so astray. Mistress Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? An early frost, now it's gone, it's lost, dig it up and out you go. Out you go, out you go.
Oh.
High on the hill sits a big old house with something wrong inside it. Spirits haunt the halls and make no effort now to hide it. And the master hears the whispers on the stairways dark and still, and the spirits speak the secrets in the house upon the hill.
Archie, you must tell me what we ought to do about Mary. She goes where she wants to go and does what she wants to do. I cannot hope to succeed with Colin if she is allowed to sneak into his rooms and disturb him. You must send her away before she undoes everything we have tried to do.
I can't send her away. She has no one on the earth but me. Can't you keep her outside? She likes the gardens, I believe.
Archie, what are you doing?
Leaving. You have things well in hand here.
Well in hand, haven't you heard anything I just said?
Last night, I dreamed I walked the maze to Lily's garden, and I saw Mary and Lily standing there. Mary standing right there in Lily's garden. I turned away. I couldn't speak. I was afraid.
Why can't he say what he wants? Why must he speak in dreams? Why can't he see what he wants? To disappear it seems he should send this haunted girl far away, leave the house and lands to me.
I saw her walk around the garden. She stood tall, grown strong and bold. When they turned and asked my pardon, I couldn't speak, my heart grown cold.
Why can't he see what he wants? He wants the past undone. Why can't he know what he wants? His losing battles won. To have never loved her, never known how complete a loss can be. If she would disappear, he'd start again and live like other men. He could be happy then. If she disappear, he could be free, cut off from pain and loss.
You can't hear this, Archibald. It's a gloomy, miserable cripple who hides himself away in that horrible house. You said it yourself. He can't believe you love him, and neither can I. No one is asking your approval, Rose. You don't care what happens to you. Think about your children. Do you want your children to be crippled as well? I will marry him.
I can arrange what he wants.
Don't do
He's
this.
left it all to me.
Don't beg
Now
him.
he can have what he wants.
Don't beg
Unfair
him.
to he will
Don't
be.
do
Set
this.
him
Set
free to
him
wander through the world. Let him go his lonely way.
And then I long to join them, know the peace they feel, their journey done. And I will once more without her, knew I must wander on. And on I go, I
swear I'll never see
Just to disappear is to be free. Cut off from pain.
cut off from pain,
Cut off from pain.
cut off from pain. I shan't be gone long, Neville. Perhaps just till autumn.
And Mary?
I'll write her a note from Paris.
You wouldn't be sending Mary away, aren't you? Merely giving her the education she deserves. I feel quite certain that Albert and Rose wouldn't want the girl to grow up just wandering around.
Yes, well, perhaps you should look into a few schools. Somewhere where she could learn to sing would be pleasant. I'll leave it in your hands. Now I'll just go in and check on Colin.
Just see that you don't wake him.
In 10 years, have I ever awakened them all?
I'll gather the staff.
For God's sake, Neville, please just let me slip away! I'm sorry. Tell them whatever you always tell them.
And a man can dream of a simple life, husband, child, and wife, love and faith all around.
Then a man must wait, stand and greet the day, see what comes his way, beat upon the ground.
There's a man no one sees. There's a man who lives alone. There's a heart that beats in silence for the life he's never known.
off last night. The dragon had carried away the maiden to his lair by moonlight. He breathed his fire and gnashed his teeth. The heath quaked, and we trembled in fear. And I said, someone must save the sweet raven-haired maiden. Surely the cost will be steep. So we lads all drew lots on sides, tied in knots, and I won, and the rest went to sleep. So I picked up my staff, and I followed the trail of the smoke to the mouth of the cave. And I bid him come out, and forsooth I did shout, ye fool dragon, be gone, or behave. Under my breath I uttered a charm, set to make the worst fiend become calm. Maids and knights of dire plights now diminish his sights. And it worked, and the dragon went blind. And he charged off the cliff, howling mad, and he died. And the maiden accepted my ring. And then you came along, and were brave, bold, and strong. And in thanks, every night now I sing. Race you to the top of the morning. Come, sit on my shoulders and ride. Run and hide, I come and find you. Lying hills to remind you, I love you, my boy, at my side. Now another foul dragon's appeared. I must leave you. He's scorching our lands with his breath. His lair, this one taunts me, he dares me, he haunts me. Once again, we must fight to the death. Would to God I could stay, and instead slay your dragon, this beast who sits plunged on your back. Would God I could wrench him away from your bed, or cut off or tear off his terrible head. Could breathe out my fire on him till he was dead, or beg him to spare you and take me instead. As it is, I must leave you in care of my brother, the wizard who lives on the hill, who has promised his art will soon pierce through the heart of this dragon that's keeping you here. And I know that your mother, God bless her, wants you to do as he says and grow strong. And just know that as soon as I can, I'll return, sweet brave son, know that I long to race you to the top of the morning. Come, sit on my shoulders and ride. Run and hide, I'll come and find you. Lying hills to remind you, I love you. I love you, my dwarf at my side. Come along, love, come fly away, fly along, come along, fly away, home. Come along, love, you've come a long way, you've flown all the day, come fly away, home.
It's a maze is gone, it's a maze of loose, meant to lead a love astray.
Take a left and then turning left again's how my soul may find the way.
Hey up! Hello there, Mary.
Hey, yo. Hello there.
But why are you in such a bad temper now? Are you weary of looking for the key?
No, I found the key.
You did? Huh. So I see. You're weary of looking for the door.
I'm not really.
No.
It is. It's all dead.
A lot of things what looks dead is just bad in their time. Now, you tell me exactly what you saw.
It's cold and gray. The trees are gray. The earth is gray. And there's this clinging kind of haze over everything.
Like a body were in a dream.
It's the most forgotten place I've ever seen. There was loose gray branches looped all around, like ropes or snakes, and dead roots and leaves all tangled up on the ground. So still and cold.
But did you take a real close look at anything? Did you scrape away a bit of the bark and have a look at anything? Mary, the strongest roses will fair thrive on being neglected, if the soil's rich enough.
You mean it might be alive, but how can we tell?
Oh, I tell if a thing is wick.
Wick? I've heard Ben say wick.
When a thing is wick, it has a life about it. Maybe not a life like you and me, but somewhere there's a single streak of green inside it. Come and let me show ya what I mean. When a thing is wick, it has a light around it. Maybe not a light that you can see, but hiding down below a spark's asleep inside it, waiting for the right time to be seen. You clear away the dead parts so the tender buds can form. Loosen up the earth and let the roots get warm. Let the roots get warm. When a thing is wick, it has a way of knowing when it's safe to grow again. You will see when there's sun and water sweet enough to feed it, it will climb up through the earth a pale new green. You clear away the dead parts so the tender buds can form. Loosen up the earth and let the roots get warm. Let the roots get warm. Come a mild day, come a warm rain, come a snowdrop but coming up. Come a lily, come a lilac, come to calling all of us to come and see.
When a thing is wick and someone cares about it, and come to work each day like you and me, will it grow?
It will.
Then have no doubt about it, we'll have the grandest garden ever seen.
Aye.
Oh, Dickon, I want it all to be wick. Would you come and look at it with me?
Oh, I'll come every day, rain or shine, if you want me to. All that garden needs is for us to come and wake it up.
But Dickon, what if we save the garden, and Uncle Archie takes a buck, or Colin wants it?
Hey, what a miracle that would be, getting a poor crippled boy all the way out here. You give a living thing a little chance to grow. That's how you will know if she is wick, she'll grow. So grow to greet the morning, free from ground below. When a thing is wick, it has the will to grow and grow.
Come a mild day, come a warm rain, come a snowdrop a-coming up. Come a lily, come a lilac, come to calling all the rest to come.
Calling all of us to come, calling all the world to come. I promise there's a single streak of green below, and all through the darkest nighttime, it's waiting for the right time. When a thing is weak, it will grow.
picked up his staff and he followed the trail of the smoke to the mouth of the cave. And he bid him come out, eat forsooth, he did shout. Evil dragon, be gone.
Stop looking at me! I hate you! You're horrible and ugly under that haystack you call your hair.
Master Colin, please. This is only trying
She
to...
won't cause an eye conscience in my presence, and I will have her fired. Go away! Go away! Go away!
Master Colin, please. Nurse is only trying to bring you your supper.
Mother, what is going on in here?
Isn't anybody gonna stop that boy?
She's not to go near him, Martha. Those are the doctor's direct orders.
What can it hurt, Mom? He likes Mary. Let her have a go at it.
No, Martha.
Colin Craven, you stop that screaming.
Get away from me!
I hate you. Everybody hates you. You'll scream yourself to death in a minute, and I wish you would.
Get out of my house!
I won't. You stop.
I can't stop! I've got a lump on my back. I'm going to die.
There's nothing the matter with your horrid bark.
I'm going to have a lump on my back like my father died.
Martha, come here and show me his bark this minute. I can't, Mary. He won't let me.
Show her the lump. Now feel it. There.
Where?
Right there.
No, there's not a single lump there, except bark grown-ups. They're supposed to be there. See, I have them too. See, there's no lump.
It's not there.
No, it's not.
It's not there.
You were just mad at me for not coming back when I said I would, weren't you?
Maybe.
You were, and you know it. I'll leave you two alone, I think. This is nice.
I'm sorry I said all those things about sending Dickon away. I was just so angry when you wouldn't do the thing instead of me. And then when you didn't come back like you...
I was always coming back, Colin. I'm just as lonely as you are. It just took me longer than I thought because...
Because what?
Will you promise not to tell if I tell you?
I never had a secret before, except that I wasn't ever going to grow up.
I found your mother's garden.
Do you mean a secret garden? I've dreamed about a secret garden.
It's been locked up out there, just like you've been locked up in here for 10 years. And your father doesn't want anybody in it. Only I found the key. And the other night, after Dr. Craven and Mrs. Medlock found us here, I ran out into the store and found the door. Now Dickon and I are working on it every day, and you can come too.
What does it look like?
Well, right now there's a tangle of vines all over everything because nobody's being taken care of. But did we clear away all the dead wood? There'll be fountains of roses by summer.
I don't want to see anything like I want to see that garden.
You must see it, but they must never know where we are going. Oh, Ben says Dr. Craven will send me away.
No, Mary.
Maybe William can take you outside in your wheelchair. Then, when nobody's looking, Dickon can wheel you through the maze to the garden.
I can't, Mary. I'll take a chill if I go. I'll get even worse.
No, you won't. You'll feel better.
I can't, Mary. I'm afraid. I've been in this bed for so long, and I don't want to die.
Just one black sink in this go.
Afraid there's no one left. I'm sorry, miss.
I want to grow up, Mary, so I can't die. I'd like to see that garden. Really, I would, but I can't.
All right, then. We'll just keep working on it till you're ready to see it. And whenever that is,
You must come back first,
No one will be missing you at this hour.
But if it's so dark, I can't even see where I'm going. How am I to hope to see what it is once I get there?
I can't say. Perhaps it's something you're only meant to hear.
But all I can hear is me own self talking.
Then perhaps you'd best be still.
Dickon, is that you?
Aye, it is Mary. Martha too.
Hi, dear lad.
Martha, you surprised to be outside all night.
That I am, Master Colin. But just now you look so much like your mother, it made me heart jump.
Martha, come look.
Come along, Master Colin.
Is it a Thursday? Oh,
Well, you don't get out too much, do we?
no.
Right through the saplings here.
It's my mother's garden. It's a secret garden, and we're the only ones in the world that wanted to be alive.
Aye, Colin. We'll have you walking about and digging same as other folk before long.
But how can I? My legs are so weak. I'm afraid to.
There's a charm in this garden, Colin. And the longer you stay in it, the stronger you'll be.
What kind of charm? Magic.
come charm, come days that are warm, come magical spell, come help him get well.
Come spirit, come charm, come days that are warm, come magical spell, come help him get well.
Spirits far above, charms aloft on high, speed away the storms rumbling across the sky. Speed the rising sun, bid the breeze to blow, bid the robin sing, bid the roses grow.
I think it's working, Mary.
Come spirit, come charm, come days that are warm, come magical spell, come help me get well. Come spirit, come charm, come days that are warm, come magical spell, come help me get well. Come spirit, come charm, come days that are warm, come magical spell, come help me get well. Come spirit, come charm, come days that are warm, come magical spell, come help him get well.
Bless you, child. Colin, it worked.
I think it's working in the house too. 2 nights ago, it was bright moonlight. I woke up and felt something filling the room, making everything so splendid. And I pulled the drape from my mother's picture, and there she was, looking right down at me. And I felt something new start flooding through me, making me so proud, so strong, so tall. I shall live forever and ever. I shall find out thousands of things. I will give thanks to something, to anything that will listen. I'm well!
Mary, child, do you realize what you've done?
Who is that man? Go away!
Colin, it's Ben Weatherstaff, who tends the gardens.
Weatherstaff, do you know who I am?
You young Master Colin, the poor cripple. But Lord knows how you got out here.
I'm not crippled.
Then what have you been doing? Hiding out, letting folk think you're a cripple. And half-witted.
Half-witted? Come here. I will talk to you. And don't you dare say a word.
I'm your servant as long as I live, young master.
Did you know my mother?
That I did. I was her right hand round the garden. Even now I'm only kept on because she liked me. She said to me once, Ben, if I'm ever ill or if I go away, you must take care of my roses. When she did go away, orders was no one was to come in here again. But I come anyway, till my back stopped me about 2 years ago.
I want to know if she died.
She was sitting right there on that branch. And it broke and it started her laboring with you. Only the fall had hurt her back. Still, she clung on to life till you were born. and she put you in your father's arms and died.
Is that why he hates me?
I'm sure he doesn't hate you, lad.
He doesn't even know you. Wait till he finds out you can stand. I don't want him to know anything about this. I don't want anything said to him so I can walk. Do you promise?
It's getting to be a full-time job, keeping track of all the secrets around here.
This is a serious matter. Mary, take my hand. Martha, Dickon, Ben, you too. Do you swear by the charm in this garden that not one of you will mention this to my father until I am completely well?
That I do.
I call it nary a word.
Colin, I promise. Good then.
So, what do you want to see first?
I want to see the roses. Show me where the roses will
A bit of earth, a drop of dew, a single stem begins to grow. The little bird is pushed away, the flowers bloom before us. Underneath the charms at work, the word is past, the days are gone.
Well, Mrs. Medlock, what a fine morning this has turned out to be.
Yes, Doctor.
I trust this headmistress will be quite impressed riding across the moor on such a day. Perhaps she will even join me for tea. I dare say she might relish a bit of civilized conversation, living as she does in the company of spinsters and orphan girls.
I'm sure she would be quite pleased with your attention, sir. It's Miss Winthrop.
Oh, yes, madam, come in. Do come in, please.
Good day, Doctor.
This is Mrs. Medlock, our housekeeper.
How do you do?
I trust you had a pleasant journey.
Actually not. I find scenery by itself to be quite nice.
And you'll be relieved to find we have contrived to keep all of the scenery outdoors. So won't you sit down? I've completed all the forms you sent us, and I think you will find my brother has included a contribution to the school's building fund. But you didn't request it, of course. As I told my brother, I'm sure you're in the planning stages of something or other. Mrs. Medlock, would you see what's keeping Mary?
I'm right here, sir.
Ah, here's our girl. Mary Lennox, this is Mrs. Winthrop of the Aberdeen School for Girls.
Good morning, Mary.
I don't want to go to a school.
Ah, but you do, a useless child never knows her worth, we say.
My Uncle Archibald
Perhaps if you
said-
told Mary a bit about the school.
Certainly. And let me say right from the start, you are not on trial here. The Board of Trustees has already accepted your application.
That is good news indeed.
I won't go. You can't make me.
Mary Lennox.
This is exactly the type of behavior we're best equipped to handle.
My Uncle Archibald is the only one who says where I'm going to go. And he says I don't have to go to any stupid school.
She's just frightened. Children are quite often depressed after a tragedy such as she has suffered.
Yes, perhaps you would like to see some photographs of our girls at their work. I've brought several samples of the fine lace our girls are
I hate
wearing.
you! You're a horrible, ugly pig!
Well, that's quite enough, young lady.
Your school is a filthy butthole full of bugs and dirty beds. And all anybody really does there is scrub floors. I hope on the way home you get hit by a lorry and your ugly head falls off I'm going outside.
You're going wherever I send you, and right this moment, it's into that chair.
Uncle Archibald said I didn't have to go to the school.
For God's sakes, he doesn't care about you. All he wants is to never see you again. Why do you think he left without even saying goodbye to you?
Maybe he was in a hurry.
You drove him away. You remind him of his wife.
I look like my Aunt Lily.
It is my task to find you a suitable place to go so that my brother may return. The next school I will contact will send no representative. Your bags will be packed and you will leave Saturday week.
I can't go now. Collins needs me.
The last thing the boy needs right now is you. Another month of trying to keep up with you and we'll have to put him in a hospital. Or worse.
No, you won't. He's much better.
You have no idea how ill he is. When Colin was born, the midwife didn't expect him to live a week. But I have kept the boy alive for 10 years. Only now, thanks to you, he is in danger of relapse.
But you haven't seen how
Do you want him in the hospital? Do you want him to die?
To die?
Yes, to die. If Colin is too active in this stage in his recovery, if he takes his first steps too soon, before his heart is strong enough, he will not survive it. Do you understand, Mary? Colin's very life is in your hands. One moment he could be chatting away. The next moment he would sink to the ground and die.
And die?
Yes. You have choices in your life. Colin does not. I will not see the boy in hospital for the rest of his life or dead before his life even begins. You must go, and go you will. Now, that is all I have to say to you. Why are you still standing there? Are you quite amused to learn of your power?
I didn't do anything. You locked him up in his room.
You may go.
You don't want Colin to get well. You want him to die so you can have this house.
You will leave Saturday week. There's nothing here that I want. How dare she make this claim? Isn't it clear what I want? To serve has been my aim. Still I have to wonder who I'd be if it all belonged to me. If they'd all disappear, I'd start again and live like other men. I could be happy then. If they'd all disappear, I could be free, cut off from pain and loss. At last I'd be.
Mary, you had nothing to do with your uncle's leaving. It weren't you, child. He liked you, I know he did. Didn't he say you could have a garden? Didn't he send you books and bring you clothes? Well, didn't he?
But Colin's gonna die, and it's all my fault.
And what have you done for Colin? Except getting him going outside every day, and getting him eating his supper, and getting him believing he can get strong again. I think you were just what Colin needed.
You're not a doctor, Martha. Will you tell him I'm sorry, that I didn't mean to hurt him, that I didn't want to go?
I think you better tell him that yourself.
But if I'll do that, he'll get mad and start acting all high and mighty. Then Dr. Craven might send him away too.
You're talking like you're already gone, Mary.
I am gone, Martha. I wish I were a ghost.
No ghost could do what you've done in this house, child. What you've got to do is finish what you've begun. I don't know just how, but it's not over till you've won. You see a storm is coming, see the lightning part the skies. It's too late to run. when you feel your heart is pounding, fear devils at your door. There's no place to hide, you're frozen to the floor. What you do then is you force yourself to wake up and you say, it's this dream, not me, that's bound to go away. Hold on, the night will soon be by. Hold on, and think of something else to try. Child, hold on, there's angels on their way. Hold on to hear them say, child, oh child, doesn't even matter if the danger and the doom come from up above or down below. They're just complying at you from across the room. When you see a man who's raging and he's jealous and he fears that you've walked through walls he's hid behind for years, what you do then is you tell yourself to wait it out. You say, it's this day, not me, that's bound to go away. Child, hold on. It's this day, not you, that's bound to go away.
What do you think I should do?
I think you should write a letter to your uncle in Paris. I think you should let Colin's father decide whether he likes him standing or not.
But why would he listen to me? And what if the lad didn't get to him on time?
Oh, sure, he'll send for you just as soon as he sees what you've done for the boy. Now here's a paper and a pen. I do hope you know how to write. I won't be much help in that department.
A little.
That's all right. You don't have much to say, do you?
D.E.A. young Uncle Archie. How are you? I'm fine. Everybody else is too. Please come home.
Oh, I have no home.
Martha says that you're in Paris. Is that very far away?
It's a house, child, just a house.
Do they have nice girls and boys there?
I can't get far enough away from it.
Please come home.
Now just sign it.
Shall I say that Colin's
Streets
welcome?
of Paris like a maze.
Shall I say that Dr.
Sleepless
Craven?
nights and aimless days.
I think that what you have is good. Let's get it posted on its way. He'll rush home, and you can tell him all the rest you have to say.
Oh, kind sir, Uncle
Unforget,
Lodge, how I
can't
wish
eat
that
or
you
sleep
could
or
see.
live.
When you come into the garden, please come.
Can't forgive.
Yours truly,
Well, maybe.
sincerely,
How about?
your friend Mary.
Now I see you in the window of a carriage and a train. Still my mind cannot accept, and hid you crave, you must remain. Now I hear your voice, turn and see a stranger's form and face. Must I wander on tormented place to place, to place, to place? Where can I go where you won't find me? Why can't I find a place to hide? Why do you have to haunt me every step you're there beside me? Where in the world, tell me where in the world can I live without your love? Where on the earth, tell me where on the earth should I stay now that you are gone? Why did I have to meet you, love you? Why can't I rid you from my mind? Why did you have to want me? Won't you let me put my life behind me? How in the world, tell me how in the world can I live without your love? Why on the earth, tell me why on the earth should I stay now that you are gone? Now that you are gone. Lily, is that you? How can I learn to go on without you? How can I go where you have me go? How can I bear not to dream about you? How can I let you go?
Would I ever know?
All I need
Is there in the garden?
all I would ask.
Is there for the child of
Allah.
Come go with me, safe I will be.
Where you would lead me, there I would. There we will go. How could I know? Tell me how could I know?
Evelyn, look at the lilacs.
Which ones are those?
Oh, they're the ones by the daisies and the dahlias.
I don't even think.
Oh, listen, do you think I'm gibbering at you, do you?
Yes.
It's not just my funny accent either. I know, you're starting to learn, aren't you? You won't do, aye? Ah, little lad. Now don't worry, you're still pretty green, aren't you? Come spirit, come charm, come days that are warm, come gather and sing and welcome the spring. Come spirit, come charm, come days that are warm, come gather and sing and welcome the spring.
Look at the roses.
The fountains of them.
Mary, Mary, quite contrary. How I'm not contrary, you take that back!
Archie, why didn't you cable us you were coming?
I didn't know myself, never.
What on earth is all that noise? Mary Lennox!
Father, look at me. I'm well.
Colin? Colin. Oh, my fine, brave boy. Can you ever forgive me?
It was the garden that did it, Father. And Mary Dickon did some kind of chop. He ran out of the garden.
Neville, were you hoping to surprise me with this news?
Well, I knew they were looking better, but I had no
We didn't
idea.
want you to know. We were afraid you wouldn't let us come to the garden.
But how did you manage to get...
William carried me downstairs.
But what have you eaten? You haven't touched the food we sent to your room for weeks.
Martha sent us food. We ate in the garden. We ate in the hen's
You did, didn't you?
roasted eggs, fresh milk.
It's all terribly confusing. After all these years...
It was confusing. Why don't you take the flat in Paris and stay for as long as you like? And then when you return, if you allow me to help you re-establish your practice, in town if you like, so that you may resume your own life, free of the enormous burden you have carried on our behalf.
Thank you, Archie.
And will you stay home with us?
Colin, just look at you.
It was Ben that picked the garden, my father, and took a week to get here.
I knew it was against orders, sir, but...
As I recall, it was Lily who ordered you to care for her garden. Well done, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
And it was Dickon.
Ah, yes, I can well imagine. Dickon!
Sir! What is to become of our Mary?
Why, Mary.
Here's your key, sir. If you want it back, sir. You've never really buried it after all. I've never found
I'd
it.
almost forgotten you in all of this.
It's hard to remember everybody, sir.
No, it isn't. 3 people are not very many at all. I should be able to remember 3 people quite easily.
Would I be one of them?
Mary Lennox, for as long as you will have us, we are yours, Colin and I. And this is your home. And this, my lovely child, is your garden.